The pinwheels are more than just a child's toy. They symbolize the innocence of childhood, something advocates are working to preserve. Green apples are the inspiration behind not only the group's name, but also their main message. It was a busy first day back to school for students all over Lewiston. Here at Webster Elementary, members of the Lewiston Fire Department made sure kids arrived safely. Welcome back to another live update from the NAIA Avista NAIA World Series here at Harris Field in Lewiston. I'm Shannon Moudy. Right now we are at the Kids Zone put on by the Lewiston Parks and Rec, and you can probably see I have this giant group of kids behind me. They're all very excited to be here.
Take me out to the ball game!
They'll have to teach me how to do that one. And as you can clearly see, I even got in on a little bit of the fun myself. That frightened horse continued running for at least a mile down this busy highway. Several headstones, just like these two, were destroyed after a huge tree came crashing down in January's powerful windstorms. And now, 6 months later, they still haven't been repaired. That's because there's been a disagreement about who should pay for those repairs, the families or the city. In just around 10 minutes, this blank chunk of wood will become art at the skillful hands of a master.
I guess I've always kind of been a creative person, and I'll pick up the wood and look at it and I can just see something in it.
Ron Adamson has been chipping away the pieces to a successful career for 41 years. He started carving as a hobby, something to do during breaks at the lumber mill in Libby, Montana.
I started kind of carving old scrap pieces of wood in the mill. First thing I did, I stuck a chisel through my finger and pinned it to the table.
But within 2 years, he was able to visualize the face within the wood.
The nose is what's going to stick out the farthest.
He's since branched out into metal and stone sculptures. He's a world-renowned talent, perhaps best known for a bronze piece along one iconic U.S. motorway.
It's a focal point for Route 66. I titled it Easy because of the song Take It Easy that Glenn Frey and Jackson Browne wrote. And it is standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona.
Pretty impressive for a man who only took half a year of high school art and is completely self-taught.
Give him some pupils, makes him look alive.
And if you're interested in learning the craft for yourself, Ron does provide lessons, and he has some advice for anyone just starting out.
Don't give up. You know, and use common sense. It's very frustrating at first because when you start like a little child would start.
In Clarkston, Shannon Moudy, KLEW News. Firefighters are used to saving lives, but oftentimes they don't belong to humans.
It's almost every fire we will find an animal, and so the need is definitely there.
That's why Helping Hands Rescue donated 5 animal rescue breathing masks to the Lewiston Fire Department. Chief Travis Michaelbust says firefighters were using equipment built with humans in mind, which wasn't always effective.
We modified our units that we use on people as best we could for animals.
The human masks are designed to fit the contours of a human's face, but when used on animals, much of that oxygen is lost. The new masks are designed to fit on the snout of the animal so no oxygen escapes.
So them providing us this allows us to have the most effective tool, and it will give the best chance for the animal.
3 different size masks can fit animals as small as bunnies or kittens to ones as large as sheep or calves.
And all we'll have to do is turn on the oxygen bottle and plug it in.
Training will be quick, as dogs and cats have similar respiratory systems to humans. Michaelbust says donations like this are appreciated because it allows them to save taxpayer dollars while still helping out their customers. All of them.
Because the animals are part of our customer base. I mean, we try to take care of them as much as we can.
Summer isn't open yet. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whether he wants to believe it or not, summer is officially over for students in the LC Valley. It was a busy first day back to school for students all over Lewiston. Here at Webster Elementary, members of the Lewiston Fire Department made sure kids arrived safely.
Our main goal today is just to create awareness for the public that school is back in session.
On and off-duty members of both the Lewiston Police and Fire Departments teamed up with school crossing guards this morning. Battalion Chief Kevin Caldflesh says their presence reminds drivers to pay attention and obey traffic laws.
Our big deal is really obey the speed limit. You know, we all get in a hurry going from here to there, but it is important that we slow down during all school zones, quite honestly, even when school is not in session, because there's always kids around anyway.
Drivers are urged to not just look for flashing lights. Some school zones won't have them. The safe rule is 20 miles per hour near schools between 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. And remember to put away your cell phone while driving. And what about pedestrians? That advice your mother always gave you still stands.
As a pedestrian, just be careful, look both ways before you cross the street. And we obviously should teach our young kids to do the same thing and not just run out in front of traffic.
Reporting in Lewiston, Shannon Moudy, KLEW News.